استمرار المواصلة بتاعت البرنامج ده حبت البروفيسور فاني كليت من ألمانيا الريسبونسبل للكمبيوتر سوسايتي حبت تشاركنا من ألمانيا في المناسبة دي. هي كانت حابة تحضر معنا لكن كويس في سكايبي الزمن ده، فأسا حتخش من ألمانيا تدينا سبيتش representing IEEE.
I feel honored to be with all of you this evening, even from the distance. My special thanks are for all the colleagues and for all their supporters who did not fear complexity and troubles in the long way of not every time fruitful communication with many instances, but succeeded with establishing the IEEE Sudan subsection, which is now under the directive of Region 8. Congratulations. Welcome, Sudan subsection, to the IEEE. I would like to address with a warm welcome Dr. Yahya Abdallah Mohamed Hamad, Minister of Telecommunication and Information Technology in Sudan. I highly appreciate your interest in the IEEE Professional Association and your attendance in this event today. IEEE offers enormous opportunities for professional development of communication, computers, and computer science engineers. Thanks to the fascinating people surrounding you who established the IEEE Sudan initiative, the professional community in Sudan has now new perspectives to grow individual competencies and therefore companies' economic success. Thank you for your time and interest. I hope that there will be many opportunities to work together in the near future. I also would like to thank Mr. Kikwon Yoon from Samsung Electronics for the company's sponsorship of this important event for Sudan's professional community, joining the biggest professional network worldwide. I'm glad to learn that Samsung Electronics finds Sudan to have a huge potential for economic enlargement and well-educated engineers to suit new markets. Because this is exactly what I discovered too. I followed many of the attempts of engineer Musab Mustafa Hassan, the leader of the IEEE Sudan Initiative team. I was really impressed by his involvement working tirelessly on the approval of the Sudan subsection. Thank you, Mr. Musab Mustafa Hassan. Thank you for your leadership and passion. I want to thank also your team for the endless enthusiasm. Thank also you, Dr. Sharif Abu Babikir, for your guidance and support as a long-term senior member of IEEE. I'm really proud of having the opportunity to interact with such vigorous colleagues struggling to open up new opportunities, not for themselves, but for the engineering and computer science community in their country, in Sudan. Their main goal is to determine how they can most effectively use the power and authority that is vested with their position at IEEE for the best interests of all the local IEEE members and the society as a whole. So what did these people change for the whole engineering and computer science community in Sudan? Why is their involvement so important? And why IEEE does appreciate their achievements? With the establishment of the IEEE Sudan subsection, a new era in networking and global cooperation starts for this engineering and computer science community and all the related stakeholders in Sudan. IEEE is the world's largest professional association dedicated to advancing technological innovation and excellence for the benefit of humanity. IEEE and its members inspire a global community through IEEE's highly cited publications, conferences, technology standards, and professional and educational activities. IEEE has now more than 400,000 members worldwide. I'm glad to know that IEEE Sudan has already 164 members. Among this number, 2 senior members, 55 student members, 15 graduate student members, and 7 associated members. 2 student branches are preparing to submit their petitions to be established at Sudanese universities. This is marvelous data pointing towards visionary education and professional development goals, and simultaneously an enormous potential for collaboration. I would like to point out the fact that IEEE creates an environment where members collaborate on world-changing technologies, from computing and sustainable energy systems to aerospace, communications, robotics, healthcare, and more. The vision of IEEE is to advance global prosperity by fostering technological innovation, promoting IEEE communities worldwide, and enabling members' careers. As the world's largest technical association, IEEE is comprised of a variety of groups, active in publications, conferences, and building technical communities. These units involve member outreach at both the local and global level. There are 2 ways to get involved with IEEE: by area of interest, knowledge groups, or by geographic location in your area. On the one hand, IEEE is divided into 10 worldwide geographic regions. So Region A covers Sudan as being part of the Europe, Africa, and Middle East region. The regions, with the local sections and subsections and chapters, conduct over 10,000 a year and enable members to network and explore their technical interests as a community. On the other hand, IEEE knowledge groups are member and volunteer-driven communities providing cutting-edge research and knowledge sharing on various topics. IEEE has 38 technical societies that provide benefits to members within specialized fields of interest. Society memberships enable you to stay current within your chosen technology profession, keep in touch with your peers, and invest in your career. So we can choose between, for example, the Communication Society, Education Society, Women Engineering Society, Computer Society, and 34 more. The Computer Society offers unique benefits not offered by IEEE or other IEEE societies with membership. It is the largest IEEE society with more than 85,000 members. 40% members live and work outside the United States. It organizes more than 200 conferences a year and has global reach and cooperates with other national societies. It has produced by now nearly 900 active industry standards which directly support professional activities. 700 standards are in development, for example, software and systems engineering standards, the 802 family which you know very well, and also games technology and many, many others. It also offers associated training programs developed by Educational Activities Board and certifications, for example, for entry-level software developers or experienced software developers. I will be glad to provide more data and information on IEEE and its global network to support choosing the right path for everyone interested in joining this global association. Please consider that times of fast technology changes and economic uncertainty offer several challenges and opportunities. I'm looking forward to working with every one of you in 2011 and all the following years. Thanks again to the Sudan Initiative team I appreciate your involvement. Thank you for your visions, which are serving the IEEE's vision of engineering the future for the progress of its members, the profession, and humanity. Sustained progress requires related efforts, volunteer engagement and satisfaction, effective services to members, and cross-national participation and collaboration. You did the first step toward this sustained progress. There will be difficult experience too, as with any progress orientation. Thus, I want to conclude with quoting Conrad Hilton. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Welcome to the IEEE Network of Excellence and Collaboration. We are pleased to have you on board, members of the IEEE Sudan subsection. Thank you.